one of the jobs of producer certainly is to oversee expenses. I've been fortunate or unfortunate enough to be less involved with that element of things just because of the projects that I've done. But yeah, a lot of the job of a producer is to say no and just to know when something is worth doing, worth spending the money on, and when it's not. You know, what are the things? And again, it goes back to, you know, something that I probably end up repeating, but it depends on the project. Some projects, the money that you have is best spent. You know, maybe you want to give someone, you know, endless time in the studios. You want to go somewhere that's less expensive because they're fishing around for their ideas, or maybe their sound doesn't rely on pristine sound quality as much. And some artists, it's really more important to get them in a place where you're getting a live performance and they're going to be able to nail it, and you just want it to sound as good as you can. So it's a matter of like figuring out, you know, like you have a certain budget and what's the best thing for that project. You know, whether it's getting somebody into a studio where they have their own place, or getting gear for them and letting them play around for 6 months, or whether it's going somewhere where they know everything's taken care of and they're going to nail their performances. So it's certainly one of the, you know, the least fun things, you know, where you're trying to like talk down musicians you want them to get paid, but you're hiring musicians and you got to talk them down and sweet talk them, and there's a lot of that as well. So, you know, I would say that the two main things is sort of like allocating what's important for that project, and then cutting costs wherever you can. And that's a matter of hyping the thing you're working on and getting people excited, and so that they're excited to work on it, even if they're working below what they think they deserve or what they actually do deserve. But, you know, there just isn't the budget for it, and they'll be proud to be part of the project. And then you try to make sure that they have a great time when they're there, if you're hiring any musicians, so that they have a good experience and are into it, and say, well, I'm getting paid, you know, something, and I'm having a great day making great music. Then you can get good performances out of those musicians you hire as well as saving you money.